everyone, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to your channel, English for Everyone. So for today, we have a new lesson which is subject and object pronouns. اللي قلنا اليوم غادي نشوفوا درس جديد ديال الضمائر، يعني ضمير الفاعل وضمير مفعول به. So are you ready? Let's get started. So, as we said, we have subject and object pronouns. We will start by subject. Sorry, this marker doesn't work. I have to change it. Then we have subject, pronoun, and we have object, pronoun. Okay, so for the subject pronoun are the pronouns that we use as a subject, اللي هو الفاعل. Because any sentence we have subject, verb and object. أي phrase يعني في جميع اللغات هناك فعل وفاعل ومفعول به. Donc we have subject, verb and object. Okay, so let's start by the first subject pronoun اللي هو I. In Arabic, what is it? Very good, that's it. It's an Then we have he. But before he, we have you first. So we have I, you, anta. Or empty. Then we have he. هو. And we have she. So he for the girl, for the boy, sorry, and she for the girl. So we have she. Okay. Then we have the plural subject pronoun we, all of us. Okay. نحن, we. Then we have the pronoun or the plural pronoun you, okay? You, which is in Arabic you, أنتم. And we have the last subject pronoun, which is they, whom, okay? Now we're going to see how these subject pronouns are used as object pronouns. يعني سنرى كيف سنستعمل هذه subject pronouns اللي هي ضمير فاعل. It's right here. ضمير فاعل. يعني كيف يصبح ضمير مفعول به. For example, I have I called my friend. Let's say as an example, I called my friend. Here, who is the subject? من قام بالفعل بفعل المحادثة هنا. من هو الفاعل؟ فاعل هذا الفعل شكون اللي قام به؟ من قام به؟ It's I. It's me, okay? Me, it's I. So here we have subject. The subject here, it's I. It's me who called my friend. Now we want to say that my friend called I. We have to switch them. Let's change I and my friend. Okay? So here we have my friend. My friend becomes the subject. He. So he is the subject. My friend called. Do we say my friend called I? No. Because I, it's a subject. It's here. It must be the subject. When it's here an object, here we need an object. We have subject, verb, object. We cannot say my friend called I. We should say my friend called. Perfect, that's it. Called me. My friend called me. So here, the object pronoun of the subject pronoun I is me. Very good. Now we move to you, which is anta or enti. We have to change it to an object pronoun. How can we say it? We have you. It becomes you with no change. Like I called you or you called me. So for you to be subject or object, it's the same with no change, with no problem. يعني ليس هناك أي تغيير فيما يخص الضمير you اللي هو أنت or أنتِ. It's the same, okay? I called you, you called me, I help you, you help me. It's okay for you, no change. Then we move to the next pronoun, which is he. He for boy. Let's say the same example called. He called me. We switch them. He called me. I want to call he. Do we say I called he? No. We say I called. Perfect. That's it. I called him. I called him. Very good. Then for she, what do we say? I called she. Is it possible? We cannot say I called she because here she is a subject. So we cannot say I called she. We say I called her. Perfect. That's it. I called her. Okay? Because here we need an object, not a subject. She is always in the place of a subject. Here, she called her friend. Or here, she called me. Or she called them. Or so we use she always as a subject. It cannot be used as an object. يعني دائما الفاعل في مكان الفاعل والمفعول به مكان المفعول به. لا يجوز بتاتا أن يكون الفاعل مكان المفعول به أو المفعول به مكان الفاعل. Okay, that's the rule. هذه القاعدة. So we say she becomes her. We move now to we. نحن. How can we change we to an object pronoun? Here it becomes like they want to invite us for dinner or for lunch, then they called we. No, we cannot say they called we. We is a subject pronoun. يعني لازم أن تبقى مكان الفاعل. We called them, but they called us. Perfect, that's it. They called us. Okay, let's say they called. So they here is a subject pronoun and us is an object pronoun. Perfect. We move now to you. For you, had pronoun you to be singular or plural, it's the same. كما قلنا سابقا يعني البروناون أو الضمير you to be singular or you to be plural, there is no change at all. It's the same. So here we keep it you. Sorry, we forgot one pronoun here. It's it. نسينا الضمير هو أو هي لغير العاقل الذي يكتب it. So لغير العاقل أو الجماد. Okay, لغير العاقل. It. For it, it's also it. No change. So here يعني هنا سنلاحظ أنه لا تغيير بالنسبة للضمير it والضمير you. You, it, no change. Okay? Then we move to the last pronoun, which is the pronoun they. For example, let's say I help my parents. Okay? I help my parents. أساعد والدي. I help my parents. How can we change here the pronoun they in object pronoun. To become object pronoun, what do we say? We say I help they. Is it correct? Of course no, we cannot say I help they, because here my parents is an object. My parents, we have subject كما قلنا سابقا, subject, verb, object. We have subject, verb, object. Okay? My parents is object. So what can we say? I help them. Very good. That's it. I help them. So as you see here, it's a very easy, simple lesson. You just have to know يعني خصنا نعرفوا الفاعل والمفعول به. الضمير قد يكون فاعلا قد يكون مفعولا به حسب الجملة. We have an example. For example, supposing this person Ahmed called I. Can we say Ahmed called I? Of course no, because here I is a subject pronoun, and here it's the place of object, so we cannot use subject. We have to use an object. The object pronoun is me. Okay, so we can say Ahmed called me. It's impossible to say Ahmed called I is not correct. So we have to say Ahmed called me, not I. Okay, let's now switch. الآن نقوم بتغيير subject يعني الفاعل مع المفعول به. Let's say for example I, which is the subject. We cannot say me called. No, because me is object, and here we need subject. Okay, the first place always is used for subject, and here used for object. Okay, so let's change I called, and we want to change now this name by a pronoun. What can we say? I called. Ahmed is which pronoun? It's he. Can we say I called he? Of course no, it's impossible, because he is a subject pronoun, and here again we need an object pronoun. يعني نحتاج هنا مفعول به وليس فاعل. Donc so لا يمكن أن نستعمل هنا he. We use the object pronoun him. If we have he, we use him as an object pronoun. Great. We choose now another example. Selma helped her mom. Selma helped her mom. We want to change now Selma by a pronoun. So Selma is what? It's a subject. We want to change Selma with a pronoun or subject pronoun. Which pronoun we have to choose? We choose she for the girl. So she helped her mom. Okay? So we move to another example. We have my parents. My parents take care of me and my brother. And the last example here is my parents take care of me and my brother. If we want to replace my parents by a pronoun, we should say they, because it's a subject. We have to use subject pronoun, my parents. Okay? And if we want to replace me and my brother by a pronoun, we have to use object pronoun. إذا أردنا تعويض me and my brother ضمير يجب أن نفعل ضمير us. Okay? And parents, it's they, هم. So that was all for today's lesson, and it's very easy. Just you have to be careful and to know well what is the subject and what is the object, so that you can replace each one of them with the correct pronoun. يعني يجب معرفة الفاعل والمفعول به جيدا في الجملة ليتم تعويض كل منهما بالضمير المناسب. So that was all for today. See you next time in another video, and take care of yourselves.